Deep in a quiet forest lived Aldo, an old owl known for his immense wisdom. Animals came to him when they were in trouble, knowing that he always offered good advice. One evening, 3 young men came under his tree, each with a concern that troubled them deeply. The first to speak was a rabbit named Bruno, who seemed very nervous. His ears twitched as he looked down at the ground, unsure of how to express his fears. In a trembling voice, he said, "Mr. Aldo, I am very afraid of public speaking. Every time I try, my legs shake and my voice disappears. I don't know how to overcome this fear. What can I do?" Aldo looked at him with his big golden eyes, and then spoke calmly and wisely. "Imagine yourself a big oak tree with deep roots, Bruno. Your words are like leaves in the wind that grow stronger with each sentence you say. Don't think about what others think, just focus on yourself and root yourself within." Bruno listened attentively, and nodded slowly, feeling the old owl's advice begin to calm his heart. After a moment of reflection, he felt more confident. Next was Mia, a squirrel who looked restless and frowning. She stepped forward, taking a breath before speaking. "Mr. Aldo, I have a different problem," she began to say. "I always compare myself to others, and I never feel like I'm good enough. Everyone seems to do better than me, and that frustrates me." Aldo bowed his head and answered slowly, as he always did. "Mia, every tree in the forest grows at its own pace. Some are tall and some have twisted branches, but they all have their place. Don't compare yourself, because your path is unique and valuable. Learn to blossom at your own pace, and you will see how far you can go." Mia listened attentively, and with those words, she felt a weight lift from her shoulders. A shy smile appeared on her face, grateful for the advice. Finally, Rico the raccoon stepped forward, his paws in his pockets and a look of confusion evident on his face. "My problem is that I don't know what I want to do in life," he said, scratching his head. "All my friends seem to have a plan, but I feel lost and aimless. I don't know which path to take." Aldo looked at him tenderly before answering, his voice calm as the whisper of leaves. "Sometimes, when the stars are covered by clouds, we can't see them, but they're still there, guiding us in the darkness. Don't worry if you don't find your way right away, Rico. Keep exploring, and when you least expect it, your star will appear and show you the way." Rico sighed deeply, relieved by the wise advice. The 3 friends looked at each other with new hope in their hearts, feeling that their problems were now easier to bear. Before the 3 young animals left, Aldo offered them one last thought. "Remember, knowledge comes with time, but true wisdom lies in listening to your own heart and not rushing. Trust in yourself, and your paths will reveal themselves when the time is right." The 3 of them left Aldo's tree with a feeling of peace and tranquility. They knew that they could now face their challenges with more confidence and serenity, thanks to the wise words of the owl. As they walked away, Aldo watched them from his high perch, satisfied that he had planted seeds of wisdom in their hearts. He knew that although they would still have difficulties, their spirits were now stronger. Moral: everyone has their own time to grow. No matter if you feel lost or if you compare yourself to others, the right path will always reveal itself when you learn to trust yourself.